what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what, yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger war's media, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, no more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you.
The one we will face for Edo State presently is enough reason for anybody to say, if you come to my house without me knowing, without me being aware, your safety is not guaranteed. Anybody if you come bust your door now enter your house, you want to tell me now say if you get opportunity to pick bed, you know do use your platform to talk about the ongoing killing in the Edo State. Let's talk about use your platform to draw that awareness. Let's talk about anything can happen to him. True. Yes, Tog can actually attack him if he comes to Edo State without the knowledge of the governor or without maximum security. Anything can happen to him. Tog fear jack him. Anything will happen to him. When I you talk like small children, the governor then about what is he not saying about it? The governor is being too transparent to let you know about the issues in Benin. People they kill themselves. Benin people they kill themselves. All in the name of color. Talk about it with your page. Condemn it if you don't like it. If it go affect your faith, I will still let you people know. Peter Obi life is no more precious than my own. To protect una faith for una, but una still the drag and say they talk say his security is not assured. Your security is not assured if you come to Benin without his knowledge. It's true.
The guy really fits to work for or to defend Okpebholo government, because in my circle of friends, you get the way you go talk nonsense. You say, Okpebholo, they miss you. You suppose they this government or that, and I'm genuinely serious. That's how we tease ourselves. Get nonsense when you go talk, or get somebody who will just see this guy Mumu. Suppose they would Okpebholo. There's one of our friend that is getting close to the government. If I say he get person there, so once.
Followed the brutal killing of a barber in South Ibie, an incident traced a rivalry between two cult groups. One of the demolished structures reportedly served as a regular meeting point for members of the Black House confraternity, where security officials recovered incriminating evidence including 2 cult-to-size guns, 2 black berets linked to the group, and an axe. Also demolished was a property on Anogwele Street, Iakpi, belonging to a suspected Eyo cultist, popularly known as Kuwait, believed to be the mastermind of the barber's murder, and was said to have fled before security agents arrived. Another building in the Ogodomiza area of Ibie-Nafe that had earlier been raided, leading to the arrest of 2 young men aged 17 and 21 who confessed they were recruited into the cybercrime, was also pulled down as it was tied to a suspected cult leader. The security personnel further apprehended several suspects at Hybrid Hotel and Suite in Elele, Uzairue. Briefing journalists after the exercise, Secretary of the State Security Squad, John Izegaibe, said the action followed the expiration of a 166-day grace period granted by Governor Monday Okpebholo for cultists to renounce membership.
This is a clear testament that the governor has very zero tolerance to cultism and killings in the state. The mission to bring out this down link to cultism is hereby conferred, and we are doing it right away. Thank you.
Another member of the security squad, Eribo Enwanta, advised parents and hotel owners to be vigilant.
When we say we have zero tolerance for cultism, we are not joking. Edo is not for people like him, and the governor has said so, and we are matching our words with action.
The demolition of cult-linked properties in Edo State. Demolished. Jola Diojo, ITV News.
In Edo State, stop giving tenant house. I mean, see, if you get house for Benin, you build house for Benin. If any youth won't rent them, don't give them heart. Make the youth go stay for bush. They sleep. That be the plan where Edo State government get for the youths, the people of Edo State. Hear me so? Because if you give any tenant house, or better still, you get hotel, Edo State government law is a threat to your property. Because one day should be one day you feel lose that property because of the law where the governor pass. Just imagine, I don't know which country they for this planet heads when they use house, they fight insecurity. I don't know. Imagine now, somebody rent your house. I mean, you know, see, sometimes some tenants they lie for them to get house. Back then for Benin if some Ishan won't rent house or Igbo won't rent house, they first change their tribe, say, I'm not from this tribe, so that the landlord will give them house because they're in need of that house to rent. You see, good. You give tenant house. While we, if the tenant commit crime, maybe it's a cultist or a bad person, why with the law when the government pass that to go destroy your house? Why? And most of the people waiting for this court or when they do the bad thing, they are not even from Edo State. You see, they are not even from this town. After when they do the bad finish, they feel call run go their state. Edo State government, if una not be careful with una law, una go use una hand destroy all the sweat of the people of Edo State. Imagine now, boyfriend and girlfriend lodge hotel. From that place, fight come happen for the hotel. The girl use knife by the boy, or the boy use knife by the girl. Why will your action as a government without any investigation that to go bring the hotel down? If they keep person today for government house, will you bring government house down? Why? And again, for this kind of if any Yahoo boys they for house or they do anything, you will bring the house down. In this country called Nigeria, how many jobs the government don't provide? Believe it or not, 80% of the youth are doing fraud in Nigeria. Yes, 80% of the youth go finish school, no job. They go enter into fraud. Do so many evil to survive. Will now the government know. If I lie, carry your police, stand for road, block road. All the cars when they drive road. 80% are into fraud. We should not know. All the body shame where this country gets today and the government cause harm. If not be the failure of the government, why will somebody put his life for risk enter Libya route? Eh? If not be say the government failed their duty as a government, why will somebody they pray for visa for white man land? Why? And again, people they complain say next 2 years election, the Northerners don't go support Tinubu, they go do this once in Nigeria they suffer. Now you they suffer. Tinubu go visit Buhari family yesterday. See, I'm still crying for not. That the one that will support him, they will vote him again. Let me so. Now God approve Nigeria suffer. Now God approve him. Everything we are facing today, God approve him because we never get sense. They say, Nepal only reach like this. So I beg Edo State government, with due respect for your government to get good name. Because the reason why, to build a house not easy for anybody. To lay foundation not easy. If you go and say for most of your workers, 8 years salary save not build house. Yes, 8 years salary save never build house. Most of your workers will they pay salary. So if this like this happen, make sure say now the person when involved get the house. Person when commit the crime, make sure say na father house or then get the house. If not, all that language, all that tribe go help Edo people destroy Edo State. They go commit crime here and run away. Or better say, even if you arrest them, by then, now your borders for this state will defeat it. They say, if it is so, your enemy self, people go commit crime for your house, for your hotel, spoil them, so that they will bring your hotel down. You have to know all those things. So today, see business today for Edo State. See business. Business don't go. CEO they suffer, they cry. Go Lagos. They say go Lagos today. Business is moving fine. What's it been today? Because of different any small thing, yes, go boss them, arrest them, do this one, so many things. It's like saying that not even putting himself for the youth to commit crime, more crime. I beg you, this energy to the destroy us, you going to do road. Now you are not doing 1 year in office, 1 year, which we know say yes, say now the past government failure, Benin man, Obasa can destroy Edo State to know already. But now very soon they will mark your name join now. That time it will take 1 year now for office. Now let your house when they destroy and then they go viral everywhere. Whenever they see road projects, that day for this for Teboga place, who wanna do don't spoil. Whenever they talk, who wanna do for Teboga don't spoil again. It's never up to a year. You do don't spoil again, no. But you know, just let the bad one they go. And then for the youth, as you now put cut for head, that cut will kill your head. As you now say, useless cut, that's where those states, that cut will kill your head. Fawushina, they affect Fawushina. Why? Because of say cut. Cut, you don't get shame. Now they shame. People they find money by G-Wagon. They fight for cut. No.
Good evening. What is happening in Gotai and on the street of Guangzhou is very, very appalling. We must speak the fact and say it the way it is. The truth of the matter is that every action has consequences.
Power.
A lot of times, our people are using their hands to destroy the image of Nigeria.
With Executive Chairman, Akokade Local Government, Right Honorable Alabi Bliss, Oshonogwe, youths in the area came out en masse to counter a protest led by architect Paul Lawani. Secretary, Akowed Local Government, Honorable Tokpa Okomai, condemned in strong terms the protest allegedly orchestrated by architect Lawani. He cautioned against politically motivated acts capable of triggering tension and unrest. He debunked allegations by architect Lawani that local government chairman, Right Honorable Oshonogwe, is not delivering dividends of democracy to the people of Akoko-Edo. Honorable Okomai clarified that since assumption of office, Right Honorable Oshonogwe has embarked on over 15 landmark projects across the 3 zones in the local government area.
We have about 23 projects ongoing now. Some of them are getting to completion. So I've never seen the kind of project like this that's going on. The governor has mandated all the chairmen that they must do projects, and they are doing it. That road you are seeing there is more than 8 years. It has been there. That Igara, Auchi, Ibilo road. It has been there more than 8 years. It is not protest. It just came up in recent time because APC took over the government. You say there must be road.
Alaba Lawani, who is trying to protest, he's doing it for your selfish interest. It's not in the interest of the community. It's on his own personal interest. So that is why we, the youth, we are out today to stop him.
There are several schools that are ongoing. Some of them are almost completed. I don't see any reason why anybody should come out to tarnish his image. I think what this young man is trying to do is trying to propagate himself, not the community.
Information made available say architect Paul Lawani on the 17th of September 2025 led a group of persons to the local government secretariat Igara where they staged a protest over the worsening condition of technical road in the town. Honorable Komai confirmed that Road in Igara and Ikmei Road in Ibilo have been captured for reconstruction. Valenciana, ITV News.
Fellow Nigerians, good evening. What is happening in Gotai and on the street of Gwanjo is very, very appalling. We must speak the fact and say it the way it is. The truth of the matter is that every action has consequences.
Power.
A lot of times, our people are using their hands to destroy the image of Nigeria here. Nobody is under 18 here. And if you are up to 18, you are liable to face any punishment owing to what you have done. Now, we see videos of fighting. We see videos of so many things, cultism and all the rest of them. Remember in this Gotai that you people have made an epic center for fighting. I know 4 guys who fought in this place. They are no longer in China today. They have gone back to Nigeria. Yes. I know people will remember the incident.
Yes, yes.
Good. The day Billard came, one guy fought. Today, we know where he is. The reason why I'm saying this is that you came here and you are given opportunity to be documented. And all you have been doing is going from one police station to the other. It is not a norm. That is not a norm. The older people here, they wouldn't even want any authority to see their documents. That is the norm. So we have to have this orientation and understand that you are in another man's land. You bought tickets, you got visa. All you are doing in China is fighting and causing nuisance. Who are you?
Paralyzing the people.
Do you know that Nigerian community has the ability to write and then say that we don't want you in China again as a community and it must be obeyed? Yes. You go back to Nigeria. So conduct yourself very well. Do your business very well. Every business idea you see on earth today comes from a single individual. You see banks, you see aircraft, you see so many things. But for our own, we'll be drinking ourselves to stupor. You wouldn't even have the time to think and then do a business. All you have to do is fighting from one street to the other, destroying the image of your family and that of Nigeria. You are here as a good ambassador of your family and that of your country.
Power.
We make ourselves animals here because of the way we live. Let me ask this question. How many times have you seen Chinese fighting in the streets of Lagos? Never. You see that? No. You think we are the only foreigners living here? There are Arabs here. There are Japanese here. There are Europeans, Americans, South Americans, Russians. They are here. But they are not behaving the way we do. Please, and please, let us conduct ourselves very well. And the so-called cultists, there is a history in this land. The people that did it before, ask where they were now. Ask questions. Because some of you just came and you thought that the way you met here is the way it used to be.
Here is not right.
There has been history here. Here is not Dubai, here is not Turkey. Let me say it again. Every action has consequences. So please, conduct yourself very well. If you have any problem with your fellow Nigerian,
everybody, because we are suffering. Now, I'm not even feed my children as I'm talking to you now. For me to eat now, war. It's as I tell you, I don't know what to say, sir, but I don't provoke. If not to death, no more will tell everybody. Shall make a more good. Telling my people that Tinubu will cause war in this country because I call it a bandit. But they have the opportunity to be a president. So also a drug man, because I am a drug man also, because I know what drug man can do. Because drug man needs. We can say, let us go for war.
Let us go for war.
Because there's no dialogue yet.
No dialogue.
No dialogue.
The demands of the end back government protest has not been made.
So no dialogue yet. So I not say war.
Separation and all that.
Yeah, division. Let us separate so that we will know. So, check whether things will be balanced.
What do you think? As living in Nigeria now,
I can tell you that Buhari is 100% far better than Tinubu. The worst thing that have ever happened to this country is the emergence of Tinubu as the president of this country.
So you mean Nigeria has retrogressed since the man came into...
No, Nigeria is not only retrogressing. Nigerians are suffering in hunger, in poverty, lack of... In fact, everything human being need to survive on, we are lacking it in this country called Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate to find ourselves in this one-chance administration.
One-chance administration. It's not renew hope, sir. It's renew hope.
Nothing like renew hope from my observation. My children are hungry. School fees is biting. House rent. No steady power supply. We don't talk about hospital because that thing is a kind of a forget.
The life of the people they are governing.
They have not done anything. Instead, they are worsening. They are bringing us lower than we were before. You understand me? The president of this country has done virtually nothing as far as improving the standard of lives of Nigerians are concerned.
What do you think we as an individual can do to hold them accountable, because they expect from what they promise in the manifesto?
It depends on who you want to hold accountable. Now, Nigeria is a diverse country. One, we have a lot of challenges that is facing us. Part of the challenges is ethnicity, religion. So definitely there is no way we are not united in anything. So there's no way we can hold them because
What is your suggestion, sir?
Well, I don't have much thing to suggest rather than Nigeria should be splitted so that people can go their different ways. Then that is the only way you can now be able to know how you will be able to help yourself.
What's your thoughts on revolution, military intervention right now because of the current situation?
Presently, I wouldn't encourage military to intervene because as a civilian, I believe that civilian rule should be better. Because
is it better now?
It's not better. It's not better because of the people ruling us and because of the way they want to handle us. It's worse now, but I cannot, because of that, say military should come. I won't advocate for military. Rather, they should. I advocate for change of attitude among our leaders. You understand? It's very bad what is happening.
If you had to rate this Tinubu administration, what, from 1 to 100, what will you do?
I will just give him 0% so far.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, I can only rate him 150 and above, only in corruption. You understand me? They have not. They have not started. They are sinking us deeper and deeper. So I can't reach such an administration.
So if you get opportunity now, you go jump back?
Of course. Why should I be here? If I have 1 million naira, I'm not even having up to 1,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
You know what that means? So if I have opportunity, I will leave so that I can be able to make money. If I can be able to make 30,000 US dollars and come to Nigeria, I become a big man. So why shouldn't I go to look for such money? Somebody who has just 30,000 US dollars, you come to Nigeria, you have almost 50 million. What does it mean? That means that I should go there and get that money and come back. If I have opportunity, I will go. There is no doubt. I will just go there and make my money.
All right, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
And you don't call it a country again. You can just call it a contraction because a country where a man cannot be able to feed his family, you can't take care of your kids, you can't pay your rent, you can't be able to eat good square meal, 3 square meal a day. Automatically, we are living in shambles. We are just sitting on a time bomb.
What is the way forward now, right now? A fearless protest, which October, another one, people say it could be more violent because the demands of this previous one was not met.
I believe we need more than a protest. We need something that is more than a protest.
Okay. Are you saying the protest should be more violent or something?
It shouldn't be more violent. I don't like violence, but we need to go extra mile to protest. We need to hold these people to ransom. Yes.
All right. How do we achieve that?
We know all the government prosecutors. We need to bring them down. In terms of siege, we need to siege the city. Hold on all the government prosecutors. Yes, and I believe the labor people should be part of it as well, so that nothing goes, nothing comes. End of the day, they will come to our compromise. That's what I believe.
All right. Now, what message do you want to pass across to?
Don't even know what Papa they do there. Make Papa give us chance. Make another person enter. This thing is too much. Make him resign. Tell Papa, say with the beggar, make him resign. Make Papa resign, come out. Make him come out. More see another person will go feel help us because hungry they the land. Now liter of oil 1,000 naira. How will you to go feel survive this thing? How go feel survive them? Based on Gary 30,000. Based on Gary 30,000 as now. Go there now to buy small Gary. That rubber of Gary there. That rubber of Gary there is 4,000 naira. So how poor person feel buy that Gary? He comes to the market now to buy okra. Okra before, that okra is 50 naira. Yeah. Look at that okra. That okra there is 50 naira before. You can buy okra 50 naira and make your soup. But now if you don't hold 200 naira for 3 pieces of okra, you can't cook. So it's not fair. We are not happy. We are not happy for Nigeria. We are not happy.
People wait there near the president. I know they tell the president the truth.
We believe whether people wait there near the president or let him do his own best. Let him do his own. Let president do his own. No saying do his own. Make it remember people wait there nearer. Because we believe say all the things not be him they do them. People wait there nearer and they do them. Maybe now Papa go give Pikin money. Say Papa, Pikin, go do this thing. People wait there near no go do. We can't buy vegetable. We can't buy anything. We can't buy meat. You can't buy meat though. You can't buy fish. If we went inside now, one high fish. If you go inside an ice fish one, before you can buy ice fish, one ice fish is 3,000 naira. Before you can buy small ice fish, look at catfish here. If you come to buy catfish here, before you can get catfish that come out for your soup here now, you keep 2,000 or 3,000 for small one because of how The thing is expensive for where they buy their own. And the way they buy, that's how they sell. So Nigeria, we don't even know where we stand there. Where are we going from this country? Are we leaving the country for who? And we see the countries as our mother's land, our father's land. So where are we running to? Where are we going? So I beg, we are begging. From here to my village, before 500, I'll reach my village. But now, I'll keep like 4,000.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my people. It's good to be back here again. Today is Saturday, 20th September 2025. Thank you very much for your time with us, my people. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. And if you have not subscribed, if it's your first time on this platform, please do so. I appreciate you all, my people. Mother of all mommy diaspora, good evening to you, mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do, my lovely mother. Thank you. Abu Azi, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Thanks, Arrange TV. I can see you. CEO in the building today. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel in the building. Good evening to you, sir. Kingsley Ogirahi. Can see you right there as well. Then I have more people with us. Christian CX is right there. Discussion Channel TV is with us. Thank you. Prince Aka right there with us as well. Wisdom Lucky, Mother Peggy Modi. God bless you all, my people. Good evening to you all. Vitus Okpebholo, can see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If I have many of you don't comment, I really appreciate you all. Just do your part by pressing on the like, help us to share. If you can't, press on the dollar sign as well. Encourage what we do here. Okay. I came out today to specifically focus on Edo State. Although we attached the state of the nation over the ongoing hardship in this country, Nigeria. In fact, ever since I came to Nigeria, I don't see that the level of poverty, the level of hunger have drastically increased. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm here. I'm right here. So when I'm saying this, I'm saying it myself. You know, a lot of people are now beggars. They're not begging. Oloshoism is now a lucrative business now. Nobody actually hide themselves anymore when it comes to the women. Most of the married women now are now also practicing Oloshoism. You know, it's very unfortunate. You know, corporate people, the same thing. You go to the bank, you see how a lady on the counter looking at you or whoever attended to you, how they, you know, try to one way or the other seduce you into talking out of why you came in there. So it's terrible right now. Why the guys now, a lot of them, we already know that many of them are already into criminality, Yahooism, if that's the other words, you know. But now it has resorted to kidnapping now. Kidnapping is going on. Armed robbers is already back again. Remember, armed robbery stopped many years ago. In fact, it did not drastically stop, but it drastically reduced. So I'll put it like that. But it's back again. So a lot of things is going on now. And if you check this holistically, the reason for this is hardship. Many of them, if we have to look at it, is not what they wanted to do, but they need to survive, they need to eat, or rather, they need to sustain, you know, their daily expenses and all that. So it's terrible. It's really terrible. You can't even drive on the road now in Nigeria without people not ransacking your car and all that begging. Okay, I'll come back to that Nigeria matter again. Let me quickly go to Edo State. Currently, the Edo State governor is demolishing houses that have one or two affiliation with cultism. You know, not that the landlord is a cultist. Maybe your tenant is a cultist or he engaged in any activities of cultism. So where he resides will be located and demolished. My people, the reason why I came in for this, many of us listening now, we all are landlords. Yes. And we need to address this satanic act of the Edo State governor, satanic governor, Mode satanic Okpebholo. Because if you are fighting cultism, I don't have any issue with that. But when you are demolishing people who work so hard for their money, who manage to have a house, then you are demolishing their buildings because of cultism or whatever you call it. To me, this is extremely satanic. Yes. Now, you know you and I live in a country where anybody that hates you can set you up one way or the other. Your people can use your tenant to set you up just for your house to be demolished. People can set you up in any way. Now, I want this government to come out to tell the world, to tell Nigerians, you know, the level of investigation they put in before passing the, you know, this decision to demolish people's houses just like that. Normally, chasing cultism, you know, people buying themselves and all that, I support it 100%. You know, but at least let people involved in the satanic art bear the consequences, not a landlord who gave his house out. Like people saying, oh, you have to check who your tenant be. Shut up there. Good way. How do you know who your tenant is? From the first time your tenant is moving to your house, they pass through scrutinization. You scrutinize them, you screen them, then they give you every single thing you want. You find out their job, they are doing a better job, they are doing everything. How do you know what they belongs to? Now they've settled in your house. Afterwards, they now start practicing their satanism in your house. God forbid something will happen tomorrow, they'll just come in and demolish your building just like that. My people, if we do things more, they use our head though, because this is not making no sense anymore. A lot of people are crying right now on social media how their houses have been demolished. And even there's this lady who was crying, but I was looking for the video, although many of you might have seen the video already, who lives abroad. The lady there abroad, she'd be like saying Italy, be France. A building was demolished because a cultist, one or two things affiliated to a house. Is this right? Should it be like this? It's so sad. This is what you get when you give job to an illiterate. When you give job to a lunatic. When you give job to Agberu, a tout. This is what you get. Because when we talk here, una say what we talk, we not support, because I don't support your principle automatically. Elvis, Nigeria Watch is not a bad platform. Because I did not support who you they support to. Yes, we are not bad platform. I supported Obaseki to come into power. When Obaseki assumed power in second term in office, I started checkmating him immediately. All his satanic supporters were now attacking me. That I hate Obaseki. Oh, Nigeria, why you hate Obaseki? I don't know how someone can hate anybody by calling them out to do the right thing. So those of you that were saying I hate Obaseki, I wonder what you'll be saying now, me calling out Okpebholo right now. You won't say anything because you are satanic. You will only be in your bedroom and be washing and maybe probably smiling because maybe at the moment is favoring you. Can't you see that we have a long way to go in this country? We have a long way to go. How does it make any sense? Let's be honest. How does it make any sense? Demolishing people's property that doesn't have any affiliation with cultism just because it's tenant, right? Okay, look at the last house they demolished. They said the tenant there went to join other person to buy somebody in another area. So that means the whole killing doesn't have anything to do with that house. Just because that guy lives in that house, they went to demolish that house. My people, make una talk for this matter now. Is this right or am I wrong? Maybe I'm not seeing it for your own perspective. I want to learn. Is this right? All una satanic people where they support Okpebholo, they don't see una again. Una know they talking. You see, this is sad. You see, many of you support these leaders for what you want to gain. That make me they eat my chest every day. It's impossible for me to be unmatched. For me to be matched is impossible. How are you gonna match me? It's difficult. Come out. Make we check ourselves, our lives. It's difficult. They ever born that politician. We go say, I can't get one secret meeting with Elvis, blah, blah, blah. Or even you satanic lot who support your principles. Come out and expose me if I've ever communicated with your satanic principal, on monetary gain. Because this is the reason why you people cannot talk. When they don't give you money, some of them, they say they give you 50 million, they give the other lunatic dwarf in Tesla, they say they give her 80 million. I don't know, all these things, if not true, not be true, but at least, how much be 80 million naira we go make you become useless in your life? How much is 80 million, 50 million naira that will make you become deaf and dumb? When you are seeing what is wrong, you cannot even talk about it anymore. It's very, very unfortunate. The reason why Nigeria is not moving forward today, I've said it, is not just because the government chooses to be satanic. The people themselves are also satanic. 95% of the people, both home and those that lives in diaspora, are engaging in satanism. In case you don't know, many of them collecting money from politicians. Now, abroad they do. Now that one they shock me past. Many of them did UK, they did America, they did different parts of the world. They will be advocating from their various comfort zone for their satanic principle. Tell me, person will suffer build house. Una yo carry caterpillar, una yo destroy because say person will move into a house where they not fit find us in a cultist. Okay, at the moment now, according to what our brother Mike said, there's no need to be giving young people houses anymore. For you to rent your house out now, you have to be giving to people above 60. I will say 50. Yeah, 50 people, they will be 50. We still did this till the day Okpebholo cabinet. Yes, people at the age of 50, they'll be Curtis, Atakbarakba, Ogyoji, Omila, the day Okpebholo, governor, senator, satanic Okpebholo government. I made a video yesterday. I'm waiting for him to sue me for that. I have facts. I have 100% fact on this. The day government. So let's take it from 60. So to rent your house out now, have to be on people on the at the age of 60 above. Because 50 down, and many of them are cultists. They're the Okpebholo government. They are there. Okpebholo are chasing cultists, which I'm not fighting to protect, but at least charity begins at home. You should start from your government. Chase the satanic cultists in your own government. Satanic Obaseki, throughout his 8 years, he worked with cultists. Satanic Okpebholo came in now, is also working with cultists. Now, which of the cultists are you people not chasing now? I want to know. I said it the other time that Obaseki worked with Kabaka, he worked with Chaba, he worked with all the people you and I know for Benin. Now, they are working with Okpebholo. Somebody were trying to protect Obaseki by saying, hey, at least he dumped them later on. Is that what we are saying now? You dump them. You use them to get into power. You dump them. Now, down there they talk so. Did you work with them? Obaseki went to their house to beg them. We have the picture. We have the videos. Are you guys aware? I'm not the carry the talk. I'm a man who speak and I listen to myself when I'm talking. I don't just talk anyhow for the name or for the sake of getting views. No, I've never done that. All my career, I don't do those things. Whatever you see on my thumbnail is fact. Whatever you see we're talking about here is fact. So tell me, all the way from Oshomole administration, come read this satanic Okpebholo administration. Tell me which one be God for amongst all of them. Okay, Obasaki supporter, you want to tell me now, say, oh, yes, that good for there. Okay, Obasaki repair, do Abi? No. All the road what Obasaki do, 90% of them are already dilapidated. Are you aware of that? 90%. So I'm not part of these people who will come in, oh, Obasaki was better. No, none of them is good. Talk less of the word better. None of them. Obasaki failed woefully. What did he do? Are you aware now that they are dragging Obasaki already for fraudulent Osiomo power plants? I never want to come to that because I've not gotten the full verified details to come on that. It's crazy. Now, they will pretentiously show to you and I that they hate each other. Now, lie, they don't probe each other's. They only show you the picture that we hate each other, we are fighting each other. Now, lie. They are friends. Obaseki, Oshomole, Okpebholo, they are friends. Oh God, I don't understand. Allegedly, somebody told, I'm not supposed to go this area, but I'll use it allegedly and anonymous. Somebody told me that it was Obaseki that allegedly placed a call to Okpebholo to sack the Kabaka out of his cabinet. Allegedly. That if, according to his statement, said, if you want to succeed in your administration, these people, you don't need them for your government, government, collecting revenue and all that, blah blah blah. They said Okpebholo will say yes sir, allegedly. He listened to that advice. 48 hours later, he banned and pursued all of them. So are you going to tell me they are not friends? They are friends. All of them are friends. Now only me and you, they fight ourselves for a year. You'll see one satanic person go come to comment section and come insult me. They are there. They are there. They are positioned for that. They pay them peanuts. Maybe they give them 5 million, 3 million. I don't know how much they give them. The one we go, they come on air to the live every day. They give all those 150 million, 80 million. What a shame. The dwarf way they tells us, upon they say they give her 80 million, they give her this, they give her that. That man is still living in one bedroom with 3 children, and 4 children in Texas. The dwarf. This is the satanic, shameless dwarf in Texas. He comes on air every day saying that make una leave Okpebholo alone, make una leave Okpebholo alone. Not be Israel though. Now Obaseki, Okpebholo is doing well. Okpebholo government is doing well. Just imagine. God, at least, the way God created us, we're supposed to have what we call integrity. We're supposed to have what we call self-worth. Self-worth means that there are some certain things you cannot engage on. Why? Because you yourself, you will be ashamed of yourself. You will be ashamed of yourself. There are some things they'll say, you do. Whether it involve money or you don't involve money, you first think about yourself. Say, no. How will people feel? Someone like me? No, God forbid. At least, shameless dwarf for Texas. Make una mention a name for comment section for now. Know the person who they talk. Very shameless human being. This is something else, my people. This is something else. Look now, people who suffered for their buildings, that they demolished their building for Edo State. We don't even know what to do anymore. You know? So I think my advice now, we'll start to the chase, pursue young men with their houses. We'll tell them, say when they go to their village, so we'll not they give you house again. You know, because it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know who they advise this man, man. Anyway, I would like us to start talking. Let me hear from others. Because this whole thing, talking about Nigeria matter, talking about my state, everything they give headache is very, very stressful. Some of us say this our job, say easy, right? It's very, very stressful. This job, very stressful. be like say they talk, people they listen, but they are not doing what you want them to do. That is the most painful part of this job. I'm telling you, the most painful part of this job is very crazy. Let me take this call. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Elvis.
Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
I don't know if my line is okay.
Yes, for now, yes,
Hello?
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thank you for everything that you do. I do appreciate everything, all your efforts day in, day out. I thank everybody on the platform and also Mommy Diaspora. I thank everybody. I just want to start by saying, Mr. Elvis, I don't hate anyone. I don't even know how to hate people at all. To be frank, after the election, Mr. Obi lost the election. According to them, I have always wanted Tinubu to do very well. To be frank, I wanted him to do well because if he's there for us, we don't have any alternative. So let him do very well because everybody, it will be okay for everyone. Even now as it is, I want him to do well because he's going to win the next election according to their way. So it's for us to keep saying that he should do well. You know, the comment, why I'm calling is that comment coming from Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. When that woman was complaining about things that they bought in the market, how things are very expensive. You know, the way he sounded, the way his comment is like that woman and all the rest of them who are complaining, maybe they are telling thieves, they are lying. That's the way he said, what do you mean, must you eat meat? Must you eat fish? He said, that was I never expected that from Mr. Johnson. I suppose he's a Muslim. I'm sorry, he's a Christian. How can you be saying that to people? A lot of besides Mr. Frank, I've made calls home. I even called some of my cousins in Arochukwu. I called Lagos, so many body. I even money. Please, I want you to help me. Who don't collect money from that 300 billion, which Tinubu said they have sharing? I said, please, do you know of anyone who has collected their own share? I was asking, I just want to know because it's good to know the facts. He said, I still can't find anybody that has collected their own share. I don't know what's happening because these people, in their typical way, they share to APC members, not even to the lower grassroots. That's what they do. And now, you know, that comment coming from Mr. Johnson, I don't like it at all. Why would you be saying such a thing? People are not lying. You only need to make calls. Even they are adjusting. Some people only eat proper food, maybe later in the evening. Throughout the day, they starve themselves. These are even people who are working, I'm telling you, just to manage, to make ends meet, because there are other major bills. Nobody wants a landlord to come and make trouble with them. Nobody wants any problem. Even some landlords are even happy. Do you know what? I've had somebody who has a house. The tenants are owing, and he's allowing them. He said, look, what can I do? The man used to pay before. Now that things have gone bad, am I going to ask him to go? And who else is going to come and park into my house? It's really, Mr. Johnson needs to know that people are not lying. This problem is really deep. People are really suffering.
People are suffering, no.
I just that was why I tried to come and just to brought in to say this thing. All they say, baby, you think people are eating meat or fish? They are not. They are just cooking their soup alone. They are just cooking ordinarily. They are managing. And for you to be poking out, whereas you are in a comfort zone, you are telling somebody else, must they eat meat, must they eat fish? That's not right at all. It's very, very easy to be frank. It's not good for a follower of Christ to say such a thing. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. It's very unfortunate how what is going on in Nigeria right now. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, you said their job, whoever that is looking for a job should go find a job. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, don't say that. Which job? Do you know how many people graduating every year? You are too learned to say such things, sir. It's just like statistically 5% of 100% find job, 95% they are home. There's no job. How are they going to get the job? Where from? How? They can't find job. There's no job now. Have our government ever created job? Nigerians, they're even trying for themselves. They are the one creating jobs for themselves. Which job? They are the one creating jobs for themselves. You know, so how are they going to get the job? Where job they? You know, there's no way they can get a job. You know, not be the Nigeria me they so how they want it, where they want to get the job. Graduates we don't turn to something else. Graduates are not doing a different kind of job now that you'll be shocked. Are you aware now graduate don't they say for road now that they set things on the road, on the traffic? No job. Where they? Eh? Where the job they for Nigeria for a year? Graduates are now working as bricklayers for sites. Graduates. It's crazy. Even the few jobs where they say even they safe, they're giving it out based on nepotism and favoritism. Yes. Based on who you know, how you take know them. It's crazy now. Now, so country supposed to be. Eh? Does this even look like a country to you guys? It's not working. Let's be honest. The people messed up. The government messed up. Now, two of them go they blame. For those of you that always say we should blame the government alone, the mindset of the people will be difficult to be reversed. It will be very, very difficult to be reversed. I understand. Some people have told me if we have a good government today, their policies, you know, with enforcement and all that, the people will not have no choice than to follow up with it and all. I understand, but many things wrong for this country. Many things wrong for this country. Let me start with my people on the panel. I appreciate you all, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. If the result means saying one or two things, I'll come back again. But let me start with my issue. My issue, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
All right. Greeting, beloved. This greeting, my mommy, our mommy that is carrying me and my children on her back. She's not falling. Me and my children are not going to fall. Greeting to all the panelists and those who will join later. Greeting to the listener and those who is going to listen later. And greeting to all the commenters. Before I start the business of the day, I want to comment on the last issue that Dr. Beloved has just talked about. The Bible says my people perish because of lack of knowledge. The joblessness of situation of Nigeria is because we lack information. Or probably there are information that would have solved the problem, but we don't know how to use it. The world is a global village now. And because the world is a global village, if we know how to use it, then we won't be complaining of no job anymore. But because we don't understand the importance of it being a global village, and we don't know how to use it, we now see that we are complaining of no job. What does that mean? That means you can work anywhere in the world while you are in Nigeria. Any hard currency. Just in your living room. You don't need to do Yahoo Yahoo. You don't need to do kidnapping. You don't need to do armed robber. You don't need to do hookups. Some of you will need to learn new skills. And the training and teaching are available. It's going to cost some money. Some people can afford it, some others cannot afford it. So we are going to work together as a team to start addressing this unemployment and underemployment issues. So if you are interested, you will reach out to Oga Elvis. And this is what I'm asking for all Nigeria, home and abroad. If you get money or you can make some sacrifice, you are going to help me on this empowerment journey so that we can begin to reduce the unemployment. The world is a global village. You can make money in dollar in the comfort of your home in Nigeria using your laptop or your smartphone. But there are some skills you have to learn. We are negotiating with those who's going to provide you those skills. Not just the skill, you will be prepared, you will be taught how to prepare your resume in the Western world standard. You will be prepared for the interview. And we are hoping to also to negotiate for 3-month mentorship while you are on the job. Some people will be able to prep for the training while others will not be able. So therefore, I will be appealing to all well-meaning Nigeria who is not happy about the kidnapping or the armed robbery or the Oloshoism. You will be supporting us to be able to solve this. Because we need to pay to the people we are talking to for them to be able to provide this learning. And they don't need to travel out to learn. Since the world is a global village, we can learn using Zoom, using Microsoft Teams or Google Meet. So we need to start working together as a people, as a family to address this. Because if you not support me, make we begin to reduce the number. And you get money to spare, you don't want to do it. Unfortunately, you may be the next target for kidnapping, or your family member, or even the armed robbery. By that time, it will cost you more than helping me to help one that would have done it. So that is it so far. So if you're interested, either to partner with me to be able to do this project, or you are interested in learning the skill, please reach to Oga Elvis. And I think Elvis will also help me to nominate somebody, because I know you are very busy. So maybe when you comment later, you can nominate somebody in the panel that can help us to run this together. Oga Elvis. Thank you. All right. Having said that, Monday, another surprise at your activities in Edo State. Another surprise at all. You know why? That's when get this level, not they think we not get sense. And as you not get sense, you not even know how to even to seek those when get sense. Make them give them idea on how to address the issue of occultism without destroying people's property. So your own, you just behave like zombie because your brain na zombie level 90. Because I see no reason where well-educated person, where a well-informed person will be a governor of Edo State and he wants to stop occultism in Edo State, will not think of a better approach that will not affect the property of Edolites that are landlords and landladies. So you see, what will be your godfather? And what it be that in name? Oshomole. You not see the market product when you sell to a dollar, you not see Oshomole. What a shame. If somebody tell me, say Oshomole, that after pretending to Nigeria that you are fighting for equity, fairness, and justice when you were a labor waiting president, and you are now given opportunity to rule as a Edo State governor, then you now have another opportunity in the Senate, and you now give a useless product as Edo governor. What a shame. Shame, they shame me for you, Oshomole. Because we are the architect of this nonsense. But you see, as I dey blame Oshomole, and I dey blame Okpebholo, I go also blame the Edolites when they carry their trouser and their skirt and blouse, go sit down, they rig am into power. Because not be Oshomole children rig her into power. Not be Okpebholo children rig her into power. Not be wife rig her into power. Now, some of now when be my picking when useless. Now help her to print those nonsense. Now help her carry pen, write the rubbish when it enter. So make una enjoy her. But unfortunately, the innocent Edolites that didn't support this rigging, that didn't participate in the rigging, but their landlord and landlady, they are not suffering the consequence of what? Rigging. But you see, all of us contributed to the rigging. You know why? Some contributed actively by rigging, while some people contributed inactively by not doing the needful. So, like the song they sang in Yoruba, gbogbo wa ló lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ, bí Edo ṣe bàjẹ́ tó o, gbogbo wa ló lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ. All of us now get hand inside them. All of us now get hand inside them. As Edo begin to do Edo, they turn upside down. So by the activity of Okpebholo, all of us now get hand inside. Our action and inaction now put us for this. So therefore, make we the chop about Okpebholo. Now listen and listen very carefully. If you don't want to make kasala bust out for your government, if you don't want to make kasala bust out for your government, go and collect people when their brain correct. Collect, put together Edolites when their brain sharp. Edolites when their brain correct. Edolites when their brain get sense. Put them together in a committee to come up with a solution that will not affect the property of Edolite landlord and landlady. I beg, Elvis, carry this my portion, send that to her. Because after you don't get this message, Monday, Okpebholo, and you don't do what is legitimately right, but you are doing something that is illegitimate, then you go see what they look for. Because let's call a spade a spade. The demolition you are even doing is illegal. Because there is no court judgment that says you should go and demolish those houses. You dey hear me? So all the property when you don't destroy, you go pay. Because there is no court judgment that has declared those houses to be destroyed. So you are doing that illegally. And we go fight you legally. So to prevent plenty debt to enter your head, stop demolishing it. You can fight occultism in a better way. Make you carry people when get brain together. Make they give you suggestion. Because your brain, now this level, now you get nonsense. Which other case will they handle self? I beg, I don't remember. Make another person talk. When I remember, I go talk again. Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, thank you, Mama Esho. Thank you very much. I would like to quickly say this. You started with an advert and you said people should reach out to me. I don't think that is right. I don't know why they want to reach out to me.
Wait.
Hold on, let me finish.
I am
Let me
not
finish. Let me finish.
this. I didn't advertise for anybody.
Well, you said people should reach out to me for something I don't know. How?
Wait.
What about if somebody call me now? What do I tell them?
Wait. What I said, that the world is a global village and that they can get job in the comfort of their home, but they need to learn.
I understand. When you said they should reach out to me, then what do I tell them?
Okay, me and you go talk behind. I know they
And
make
this is what you're supposed to. You should have done that behind before coming on air.
Okay,
you are putting me in the video for people to reach out.
You mentioned the unemployment.
Yes, I know. But you should have. You didn't talk to me privately. You said they should reach out to me, like you were making your submission, and somebody call me. What do I tell them? I don't know. I was lost.
Okay.
Thank you very much, man. All right. I would like us to move on. Let me come to Sir Louis. Sir Louis, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. It's been a while. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just saw the video this evening, and I've been off and on. It's been extremely busy from my end. But sometimes I try to always listen, because even when I'm busy, I put the headphone to just hear, follow up on the development and the discussion here, which I believe is really impactful to wake up many Nigerians, to just give them orientation to know what is happening on ground. You know, from the protests we all saw in Nepal, and looking at where we are right now as a country, I think I said this before. I don't think Nigerians are ready for that. But I was watching the honest punch, the honest punch up. Maybe, please, if it's not rightly pronounced, apologies. And Sheon Kuti was saying something. Sheon Kuti said, you know, that country was under the military dictatorship before. So they had a revolution. They removed they abolished the military dictatorship and they had a democracy. Now, of course, one major problem that most third world countries always go through is when things are not properly, where there's no check and balance, things are not properly controlled. You know, power are always extreme. So the politicians and those who are in power abused it. Now they have a revolution. Now, here's the problem. Sheon Kuti said something that really struck a chord. He said, now, the military that they first had the revolution to remove, they are now back. And that is a problem. He said, any revolution that has no political movement, any kind of revolution that is not politically vested, where there's no political ideology behind it, it's not a revolution. It's just a way of people going out to just destroy things. Because if everybody goes out and start destroying things and cause chaos in society, what happens? Let's say Tinubu government collapse today. That will not even make who be president. That will not make any. In fact, the political parties will be they'll all be suspended. What happens? The military will take over, and that can be another dictatorship for a long time. But if, for example, the military takes over, and we have someone that actually comes in as a military man, says he wants to, you know what, enough is enough. They need to properly get the country right. I think that will work. But if we then have the wrong set of military officers come in, they also see an avenue to use tyranny to loot, then the country is like 1 step forward, 20 steps backwards. So that's where we are. Because I've come to analyze Nigeria as a country. I don't think there will be an election that will bring a credible president, someone who truly knows, who truly wants to serve the country. I don't think there will be an election that will bring such person to power. It's unfortunate that the problem of Nigeria today is rooted around wickedness. Nigeria, I've said it before, that we are very nice people. Nigerians are talented. We have all these things. We have skills. We have, we go to several universities in the world, the United States and Europe. Nigerians are always coming out in first class, but that's good. But also, well, we have to look at the other side of it. Nigerians are also very wicked people. Forget all those Nigerians are natural. Nigerians are extremely wicked people. We are tribally wicked. We are religiously wicked. We are economically wicked. And that's the reason why we are where we are.
You are right, 100%.
I can tell you that 75% of Nigerian people today, 75% of them, their mindset is a mindset of that you will not be better than me. That is their mindset. And when you see people that have such a mindset of you will not be better than me, even if you are trying your best, you are doing everything to climb the ladder, and
they will bring you down.
You are being successful, they will bring you down. So when you see a people that with such a mind, and we also have majority of the Nigerian people who are extremely bitter and angry. Their own mentality and ideology is the day I have power, the day I get to power, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. They do not have the heart to serve. When they get into power, what they do is use that power to destroy people they've been harboring hate for some more than 20 years. They've been having hatred towards this particular set of people, and they don't care the effect that is going to have on the general public. Nigerians don't care. Nigerians don't care. So when I look at this, I just look at that.
You know why we don't care? Because we like humanity. We lack humanity.
Yes, we lack it.
And we go to church, we go to mosque, they teach us, do unto others what you want others to do to us. But no, it is do unto us. That is the reverse.
Yes.
Don't do to me what I will do to you.
So you see, we don't.
And that is where the art of wickedness, devilish, and satanic way comes from. And now we say outside that, so a rat when they inside has 9 starter.
So we don't even have the heart to. Do you know? I was discussing in a group not too long ago, just now. The gentlemen came together, from some countries. They're from Edo State. They're talking about how to actually revive Edo State, and I told them, I said, you people are getting this whole thing wrong. I said, for me, it's very irritating and very appalling when I see the way Edo State right now. See, let me tell you something. A drop of clean water cannot purify a drum of dirty water. A drop of clean water cannot purify a drop of clean water cannot purify a drum of dirty water. But one drop of dirty water is enough to contaminate a whole drum of clean water. For you to come in the midst of people that are that are occultic, people that are evil-minded, people that don't care, they don't see good, all they see is evil. You as just one man, you want to make a change in that society, you will be badly attacked. I've seen good people go through hell, and I just feel sorry for them. And I said something in the group this morning. I said, if we truly knew what we wanted in Nigeria is too big. Let's say in Edo State, since Lucky became a governor, by now, Edo State will be the hub. Because the problem is that we keep making references to our past. We keep making references to our past. What about our today? What about our today? What are we doing? I said, now, Edo State government, the traditional institution, the Oba of Benin and Edo State government, they should stop fighting for the repatriation of our artifacts. They should stop it. Because at the moment, you have to get, if your house is not in order, Yeah, because at the end of the day, they bring those artifacts from museum, they put them in the store. It makes no sense. Before you bring the artifact, first of all, prepare a place first. When you bring them, put them there, because these artifacts are coming with money. Now, these artifacts, the Europeans have made millions from them, having them in their museum. You are fighting for them. Of course, we all know the cause of why these things were looted. That was criminality of the, of the highest order. But now let's talk about today, not how they were looted. We are asking them to come. Let's get our house in order first. Edo State House is not in order. It's not in order. We should have the best tourism in the country. We have one of the richest and most envied culture in the world. Look at, just go to the. Do you think a European will buy a ticket? Want to come to Edo State to do what? We are talking about how do you build tourism? You think building tourism is just to build one house, one some standard material house, and when you finish building the house, you just come and put artifacts. They think that's all it takes. Have you gone to see where those artifacts are currently residing in the museums all over Europe? Have you gone to those museums to see how those museums are built and those museums are maintained? Have you gone there? If you want to do something, let's do it well. And I was making comparison this morning. I said, look at Egypt. Egypt have one of the oldest civilization on earth. Look at how they've been able to remodernize Egypt. Where the world go to Egypt make more than $10 billion annually from tourism. How the world go there, they see the pyramid, the Tutankhamun, the cave of the god, they call them the temple of the gods. You see all those things, the world go there to see it. How are we're talking about, we are still relying on going to Asoro to get federal allocation every month. Are we not ashamed of ourselves? Are we not ashamed of ourselves? We should be ashamed of ourselves. Right? We see how people who just come in every month, they go to this thing, they come, we still don't have okay, how much is Edo State government making every month? What is the annual, the monthly IGR? How much is even coming to the state every month? Because please, for those of you who are from other states in Nigeria, this thing also goes to the 36 states of the country. But I'm using Edo State as a base of my submission. So why, if you are from Kogi, or you are from Delta, you are from Port Harcourt, or you are from Rivers, you are from Osun, you are from Lagos, it's all this my submission connects everybody. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Now we are going there to say foreign investors will not come. Foreign investors can only come after you've done the needful on ground. They will come and see that, okay, at least this is a thriving economy. Things are happening. The local goods have been empowered by the government. Then foreign investors will be encouraged to come down. We don't even have a working country. Now you have to provide your own security. Provide your own, like you were saying, you have to provide your own jobs. There's no job for the government. Nothing, there's no way if you define the country, Nigeria is not a definition among the, it doesn't come to that definition if you want to define the country. There's no way, there's nothing at the moment right now in the country can you to define the country like Nigeria will be mentioned. You have to do everything for yourself. The only two things right now is driving Nigeria is politics and religion. Is that how a country should? No, and the young boys are out there doing their own thing. Some of them, thank God for them, they are doing music. Some of them are doing crypto. Some of them are doing content making. Some of them are doing other things. Some of them are doing, online marketing. Some of them are doing, virtual jobs. I've met many of them. That's the reason why there's no patriotism anymore in Nigerian people, because there's no support. There's nothing for the government. There's no way the people can be patriotic to a country that is not even caring for them. There's no way can build patriotism in the heart of the people. There's no way. And I was telling this young man this morning, I said, we got it all wrong. All wrong. Okay, now, there's no road in Edo State. The 8 years of Obaseki, what happened? The only thing I can say something about me. Let's say, for example, now Mr. Heavis was a governor, and I dislike Mr. Heavis' administration. If Mr. Heavis did well in one thing, I was so applaud him with that thing. I'm not the kind of person that just shoot everywhere. I don't do that. One thing Obaseki did that I can applaud him for, to say, okay, whoever he gave that project to, that person did well. And I submitted this thing this morning. People were shocked when I said that. I said, whoever Obaseki awarded the project to build that new museum they are building, whoever that engineer is, if I see that engineer, I will shake his hand. That is a project. Now, for the first time, we can have a world-class museum. That is a project. Do you know what that's a project? People do not know. When you travel to Europe, you travel to London, travel to Japan, travel to Rome, travel to China, what do you see? You see buildings. All the buildings you see in Japan are buildings that were modernized. The building reflects the cultural, artistic architecture of those people. Today, if you go to Benin, we have buildings that look like Lekki houses. That's not our building. We had our own pattern of building. Now, what happens is that there's something about cultural modernity. You have to modernize what you have. It's already a craft. Modernize it. Buckingham Palace is a castle. That is how the Europeans build. Japan have its own pattern of building. Now, what Obaseki did in that museum was Obaseki gave the contract to someone who is actually a genius. The person know that the Benin kind of building is a building that comes with a red. It's like and people don't know that red sand is a huge mineral on its own. That is extremely sought after by the Chinese and many other people. That's what we have. We'll go to Benin. Benin sand is red sand. Many people are looking for that. We don't even know the resources we have. The other people we are taking for granted. Other people are actually looking for it. Now, the same, if you go to a Kezwa Cultural Complex, whoever built that building years ago, Bermuda built that, you will see how they design those things. That's world-class design. They just build a building. And I said this morning to them, I said, I'm highly disappointed. And I'm going to say this, whoever built the palace of the Oba of Benin today, I'm highly disappointed. That is not the kind of, a palace should to carry the artistic architecture of the kingdom. You don't look at the Oba of Benin palace, look like one of those houses in Lekki. That's not a palace. It has this kind of Roman kind of the pillars. It's not a palace. How do you boost tourism in the kingdom? How do you boost tourism in the place? You build it again. When you look at the building, you will be like a global wonder. You carry that will be a building that even the Europeans will want to come and see. So when you see the Benin Kingdom has its own architectural design that has been modernized to a global standard today. Not just build a house that looks like one of those houses in Lekki. Say that's a palace. That's not it. There's nothing unique about that place. I said, do they have foresight at all? I said, I'm highly disappointed and appalled that the other people reason. And now we are talking about making Benin the heart of tourism, when there's nothing we've done on ground at all. Nothing we've done on ground. And now you are going to Europe, asking them to bring back the artifact. We've not even sorted out our home. The place is in disarray. There's no security. There's no road. How do you build tourism in such a place? And you expect the world to start buy tickets to come down to Benin to come and see what? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. And it was a very good submission I made this morning. Because the people who were there they were well-educated people, not just riffraffs who don't reason. So they saw everything I talked about. Because we have to begin to call ourselves together to reason. Because at the end of the day, the only way you can build a country when people who think well come together on a round table. That's the only way you can build a country. What we have to do, Nigeria is not going anywhere. I don't want to talk about the electoral reform. I don't think that is going to work. I'm not going to talk about the election coming, because I think that the election coming of 2027 has already been decided. I've said it before. I don't think Obi is going to get a chance. Right now, all the vultures and all the lions and tigers are all out there. The only way Nigeria will work is we Nigerians need to come out to take back our country. Expecting these people to do it, it's never going to work. I've given up on that. Nigerian people, if you are hearing me, stand for yourself, create job for yourself. At the moment, you don't have a government that cares for you. We don't have a government that actually cares to know how you're feeling. Nobody cares about your well-being. And please take good care of yourself, because if you are sick today, you still have to pay to go to the hospital that is not even functioning. Hospitals with fake medicines. If you can travel abroad, please do it. If you cannot travel abroad, please try to look for the best hospitals. If you can go to the teaching hospitals we have in Nigeria, maybe Uniben, I don't know, because that's where my mom passed. There's no better equipment there. I don't want to talk about my mom, so that's a story for another day. How she was handled and everything. So we don't have no healthcare in the country. Now back to this current situation of ground on this demolition of properties belonging to secret court. Now this is one thing I don't understand. You see, when you have people who are not well educated to govern Edo people are educated people all over the world. Unfortunately, Edo State has experienced bad leadership since 1999. We never had a good political leadership in the state that actually came to give inspiring leadership to the people, that empower the youth, that reason with the people, actually, give light rather to good initiatives. No. Over the years, we've had people who empowered brigands and thugs. So right now, I don't know how we're going to get out of that. You want to fight cultism. Is it by going to demolish the houses? Let's say a cultist rented an apartment in the building. Now you go to the building, you bring down the building. If you truly want to fight cultism, sir, the cultists, the people who are the leaders of this cultists today, they're in that state. They are all roaming the street of Benin City. They're all roaming the street of Edo State. You as a governor, you can call the DSS, call those people who are in the military, people who are in the security, who are under the security architecture in the state. They will give you the names. They know the names of all the cultist leaders in that state. They know all the names of all the cult leaders in that state. They know their names. They will tell you their names. If you really want to fight cultism, start from the leaders. If you arrest the leader of Black Cats, the leader of Buccaneer, and the leader of Pirate, or you put them in prison, and when they are only meeting, they confess with their only meeting, you go, you pick all of them up. The only way to fight cultism in Nigeria, you have to collaborate with the European Union, collaborate with the United States. Now, Donald Trump will be so ready to do that because Donald Trump is looking for every avenue to make sure Nigerians or Africans don't come to America. Anybody that is arrested for cultism, the name of that person is put on a particular data where that person can no longer travel to Europe, travel to America, travel to Canada. Now, because before you do that, the Nigerian government will have to prescribe cultism as terrorism. Because these people are more or less terrorists. All they do is buy guns or alive their rivals. I can tell you how many attacks that they've committed, crimes they committed in that state, in that country. Youth that have been pied by cultists. If cultism is prescribed in Nigeria, anybody arrested, that person goes to that list. That person is banned for life for traveling to any country in Europe, for United States, for America, from Canada, from Australia. Trust me, that will be a turning point. Don't you to want to get involved anymore. That is the only way, because right now, you destroy this property. Then we only shift location to another place to go and hold their meeting. As simple as that. You destroy this property. Maybe the property you destroy now, maybe the owner is of a cultist. They only rented the building. Now you want to destroy a property without proper verification or investigation. Now the man who, maybe the person has spent all his money to build property, to maybe thinking of by tenant or whatever, will also make money for them. Maybe that's a retirement plan for whoever built that building, for example. I don't know who the owner is. I'm just saying this. Now you destroy the building because you think cultists are using it for a meeting, because the cultists rented an apartment in the building. Then what happens? Does that fight cultism? Does that actually eliminate cultism? Does that stop them from recruiting more youth to join them? When people who don't have sense are in government, this is what happens. Because I'm very pissed. When you have Olodo as a governor, this is what happens. This is the nonsense you see. If Nigerian government is truly ready to fight cultism in the country, proscribe it. If they are truly ready to fight cultism in the country. We saw what happened in Lagos a few months ago. A court called at Ikorodu called Bado. What they did at Ikorodu years ago, months ago, where people, the youth that were pied, were more than 50. Bodies were literally the streets in the Ikorodu area of Lagos. If they truly want to fight cultism, once you do that, collaborate with FBI, collaborate with CIA, collaborate with every MI5 in the UK. Anybody arrested as a cultist in Nigeria can no longer travel to anywhere in the world. Trust me, many Nigerians youth want to travel. Many Nigerians who they want to live in Nigeria, they love Nigeria. They want a situation where they can get on a plane, just travel for holiday. But if that happens, they know that for life, they can no longer go anywhere. Trust me, nobody will want to get involved anymore. Not by doing this nonsense. This is utter nonsense. No? But probably if you used to, until you'll be so shocked that members of APC who are cultists, they are not attacked. Maybe the people that they think belong to another political party, that the people that they go to destroy their houses. I've never seen anyone. I don't know members of APC who are cultists. I don't know members of APC who are members of this notorious cults in Benin City, in Edo State. What is the government doing about them? What is the governor doing about the Fulani S-men unaliving Edo people on Edo land? What is the governor doing about other people, kidnappers in the state? What is the governor doing about them? I'm so sick and tired of this nonsense. People come, they start passing sort of stupid legislations. You're going to waste all that 4 years of seeing this back and forth, this 1 step forward, 20 step backward rules of nothing to write home about. You're going to do road with some standard materials. Within 2 or 3 years, the water washed everything away. So that is exactly that is where we are as a country. When I look at Nigeria today, I feel so sad that we still count ourselves. I was watching a video a few days ago. A man was talking, a Ghanaian guy was talking about, I now went to Google, and I didn't even know, and I went to check Ghana cedis to Nigerian naira. I saw the equivalent. So which means one Ghana cedis is almost more than 100 Nigerian naira right now. One Ghana cedis. And I said, look at it. Can you imagine? A few years ago, the Nigerians used to take naira to Ghana to buy properties and other countries in Africa. Just look at it. That is exactly where we are, because we have people who don't reason. They don't care. The effect we're talking about now is only the masses that suffers it. They don't, because they all communicate in dollars. All of them. Election is coming very soon. When they are sharing envelope, it's all in dollars. The minimum is 5,000. That's all they give. The minimum is 5,000. 5,000. That's the minimum. $10,000. $10,000. See when they give you the envelope, they're all in dollars, not in naira. Anybody that steal power, anybody that manipulate the system to get your power, will never do it to serve the people. Because you truly love the people, let them elect you. Let them elect you. You people said you not let Nigeria elect the people they want. Whoever the Nigerian people want, that will never get to power. As far as you are concerned, you're only going to be imposing the people you want to impose to continue to enslave Nigerians in Nigeria. Good luck to you. Continue enslaving Nigerian people. But I just pray that the day will come very soon when Nigerian people will wake up. Until that day, I don't believe anymore that any election will bring a leader to Nigeria. I don't think so. I don't think we'll ever get to that point where we'll have a good leader, a good leader that will be elected by the Nigerian people. This coming election, with what is happening right now in Rivers State, what has happened in many states, and even let's forget it. I'm just going to pause for now. I'll come back. Thank you very much.
Wow, Sir Louis, to be honest, I don't want me to finish that submission. No. Let's just be honest. You spoke not just your mind, not my mind, but so many people's mind, what a lot of people wanted to say or hoping to say. You've spoken all. Thank you very much for saying it, Iris. I can see the frustration from your submission. See how you tackled the Edo State satanic government, how you tackled the Nigeria satanic government, and how you tackled the youths themselves, the Nigerians themselves, their unseriousness. So, to be honest, you said it all. You said it all. That was a powerful submission, my brother. I have to be honest to you. This is the situation we find ourselves. Your last statement that you are not sure that we can elect someone that will give us that change or whatever. I mentioned similar thing. I think that was this week, right? Sometime this week. I said, whoever that will comes in, many of us are clamoring for Peter Obi. Even though Peter Obi, by God's grace, he ended up being the president. There are people that are controlling the people that is ruling us in this country. These people, they are called Cabals. How are we sure Peter Obi can conquer these people? Which you and I know, if we have to be honest, Peter Obi cannot. Now, wait till that satanic idiot contact coming for the other day with his satanic hatred. Peter Obi cannot tackle these Cabals, one. Peter Obi cannot put the past satanic government who have stole our commonwealth in prison. Although he said it. He said he's not coming to put anybody in prison. He's just going to continue because of time and all that.
No, Mr. Avis.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, that thing is said. I see a two side to it. I think he's saying that for them to probably see him as, because what I see Peter Obi, I see a tough mind in him. Because if he says he's coming to arrest everybody, it's going to sound like show worry. That may not,
exactly.
And that will, trust me, if he
I
says
see that way.
No political party will ever want to admit him. So he is saying, you see, and let me tell you one thing. If APC give Peter Obi ticket today, let's support Peter Obi. I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. This. See, years ago, Adolf Hitler was fighting the power. He was fighting. He was like he was an activist fighting for the people, and he kept going to prison. And now saw that the only way to get there was to join the party. He joined them. But when he became a chancellor of Germany, first he did was arrested all of them. So
okay.
See, the only way Peter Obi can fight the cabals is, see, if Peter Obi becomes a president, he will have a chief of staff that will, see, the chief of staff, the head of police. Yeah, once he surround himself with those people who are ready to put their feet on the ground with him, forget it. All the cabals will go to prison. Nothing go happen.
I can't wait. I will respond to you. I need to talk on that matter, but let me take this call. Mr. Joseph Orji. Thank you, sir. Go ahead, talk to us quickly. Mr. Joseph, we are hearing your TV. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Elvis.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's about this cabal thing. That's why I'm trying to butt in.
Okay, sir.
Just to say a few words. Mr. Elvis, about Nigerian situation, this is cabal thing. He is the president. He is the one enabling cabal, the cabals being around him. I'm telling you, there is no other cabal other than you as because the Nigerian constitution has already given the president an absolute power. The Nigerian constitution has already given the president absolute power.
But why are they scared to call out these people called cabals? For example, now that man, the spokesperson for terrorists, how come no president can call him out?
It's the weakness of most of the individuals we see. See, this thing was exposed by Buhari. Buhari government exposed this cabal thing. Let me tell you, during the cabal Buhari area, the cabals were that man, that is uncle, Mama Daura, and the other one that died of, what was his name again? The one that died of COVID. Exactly, those are and one other one again, surrounding, they are the people organizing everyone. You see, chief of staff position in Nigerian presidency is very powerful. Is very powerful. Once you are made chief of staff, you are so powerful. You are very powerful. You now need an independent president. Somebody who is very independent, who don't depend on anyone at all. And most of it is coming from the process at which these people get to that place.
Okay, can you confirm with us that Peter Obi can conquer these people, sir?
He will be the one that will be determining it. Yes, he can. He can conquer. Cabal cannot tell him to do the wrong thing. It's the process at which you get there. Once the process is okay. You see, a lot of people, the people who contributed to Buhari from becoming the president, these are where all these issues are coming up.
Thank you, sir.
They contributed financially, everything. Even this Tinubu one that is here now, there are cabals around him, and he has made those ones cabal. The likes of Bajabi Amila. Do you know that you cannot see the President Tinubu without Bajabi Amila telling you to go ahead? I'm telling you, if you can know Mr. Elvis, try and nose around. Nose around, those are the periphery of powers. And tell you how powerful Bajabi Amila is now. It's so powerful. A lot of people, most of these ministers don't even see this man. They only see him when they come to the hall. When they are holding the executive meeting. That's all.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Even the son is even playing a part of Cabal now.
Okay.
He's playing that part now.
All right. We need to go now. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Are we rounding up now?
No. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me quickly come in here. I would like to come in from Sir Louis's submission. I like the fact and the part where you said, because me, I know you like to talk the good area when it comes to my principal Peter Obi. You said, and I don't feel talking for a year before, but I stylishly. You said Peter Obi cannot speak like Sowore. Obviously, they will not give him power. And I've said it in the past that the only reason why Sowore will find it difficult to rule Nigeria, except Nigeria take it by force and give it to him, is because he's already telling them what is coming to do to them. And Peter Obi, that person, where you don't even know where he stands. Although I will continue to listen to people for their conviction that Peter Obi, I shouldn't judge him by his face or his facial appearance. because Peter Obi, for me, it looks quiet, but this man is the verse. But I'll leave it there. This man is the verse. If we are lucky enough, by God's grace, that's why you see, whenever I want to talk about Peter Obi, they put God by God's grace. If we are lucky enough by God's grace to have this man as a president, those areas where Peter Obi the verse where, God, in fact, those areas where Peter Obi the verse so, only God.
Mr. Elvis, the wickedness is too much. Let me just tell you one thing. Let me quickly say this. I think Mama each wants to say something. The quick thing is, let's say Peter Obi becomes the president today. Now, if the party nominates him and he becomes a candidate, let's just say hopefully, by God's grace, he wins the next election. Just have it in mind that Peter Obi win the election. If you must into this presidency, the first thing you're going to hear is Peter Obi is a traitor. Be ready for that. You know why? Why I'll tell you to be ready for that is, if I want to become a president, let's say I'm Peter Obi, I want to become a president today. I already know that if I start fighting everybody right now, they will not allow me. I know, and I want to fix Nigeria. So since you criminals that I hate so much because you people don't want Nigeria to work, people are now trying to silently come to support me with your money. I will not tell you not to support me. But when I become that president, they will always call me a traitor. You know why? Because I'm going to, after my inauguration, when I first hold my meeting, that is where my governance starts. Now, it's Nigeria, it's the government for the Nigerian people. Of course, that is when the Cabals will start calling him a traitor. You begin to see them on news. They'll say, it's a traitor. I stood by him. Of course, that will definitely come. Because you stood by him. Yes, oh God, your days of tyranny towards the Nigerian progress has come to an end.
Okay. Let me hear from Mama Isho. Let's hear from Mama Isho. Give me your final submission. Thank you, ma'am. Mama Isho.
Yes.
Final submission, ma'am.
I want to say I'm sorry, say we not discuss for backyard before I brought that.
No, that's fine. We've moved out of that.
First, I'm not advertising for anybody. It's just opportunity that the NGO saw and he knew it would be useful to Nigerians. So instead of us complaining of unemployment, there are employment on the globe, but there is skill to be learned, and people who are offering the skill, it is their business. So we need to pay for it. An NGO need donation to be able to pay for it. So that is why I talked about it. So it's not that it's my business, I'm advertising. All right. On the issue of Showore, if they talk what they want to, because of that, they're not going to give them power. The power to be given to Showore is by the oppressed Nigeria. Okay? If the oppressed Nigeria want Showore, they will give him all the support to get him in there. The people that Showore hate most, they are the oppressors. They are the people that stole our destiny, my children's destiny. They have made the environment that has not provided the enabling environment to be able to use their certificate to work. So those are the people that Showore hate with passion. And I also hate them with passion. So if Nigeria believes the oppressed population, I don't mean the oppressors, so because the oppressors, they don't chop belly full. Now there be all the rich, wicked people that are joining the politician. They are the daddy Geo, mommy Geo, pastor, and all of them. Now that they belongs to. But the good news is the fact that the population of the oppressed is higher than the oppressors. So going by population, going by hard work and determination, if we want Showore to sit there, so that he can deal mercilessly with all of them that have destroyed Nigeria, and also bring together meaningful Nigeria, home and abroad, that have correct brain, that will sit on the table with him and build a new Nigeria for us. We can achieve it. And if we also want Sowore and Obi to work together, but Obi has to make up his mind, say, when they enter, all the people that have destroyed Nigeria, they will pay. There's no two story about it. They will be probe. They will be jail. And everything they have looted will be taken from them because it belongs to my children. So Peter Obi, whether now you enter, whether now you will enter, una must make sure una probe these people, because we must collect back everything they have looted, because we need that money to pay the debt when marked for ground, when it did in trillions. Because those money, they are part of the debt. Now the debt when they collect, now they loot. So we need those money to pay the debt. So Peter Obi, whether now you enter, whether now you will enter, now must make sure all these people are probed. And those when go by hanging or by ta, they go by. And the rest will not go by like that. We go give them life imprisonment. They're not going to take any executive life imprisonment. No. Now, do I want to put my children? So now that we go put them, because those my children, we go collect presidential pardon for them. May they come out. They're not the thief. We go put all of them there. And some of them, they go there with their wife and their children, because all of them chop the money. Thank you. And God bless us.
Thank you, Mama Esho. Thank you very much, Ma, for coming in today. Appreciate you. And thanks for your submission. Sir Luis, please give me your final submission quickly.
All right. Thank you. You see, from where I started from, the best way to actually get to power these days, the difference between when you are coming in and when you finally, because I've come to analyze these things. The Nigerian people right now, they all want a government that will come and serve them. But at the same time, many of them are also confused, because Nigerians are people who have submitted their own mental. In fact, what they think is in the hand of someone who is leading them. You understand? So, the South are controlled by that several denominations. What the North are also controlled by their own religious circles. So that's where the confusion comes in. Many of them don't think for themselves. We have to try to reason. I hear people talking about, why is Peter Obi hanging out with, he's going to this place, Atiku is there, whatever. See, that's the best way. That's the best way this man will get to Aso Rock. That's the best way. Peter Obi cannot use activism. No, Peter Obi is the only one that has been doing the job of good opposition since this government came to power. No one speaks. People Atiku only comes and once in a while to just write one thing on his Twitter or whatever. It doesn't show concern over anything. In any democracy, there must be an opposition. Not this one party system we have today that this man is trying to impose on the Nigerian people. So we have to understand that if Obi becomes a candidate tomorrow and you see some people around him, don't condemn Obi because those people are around him. No. Don't condemn him. Obi knows exactly where. All of them, they are all scared. All of them are scared. That's the reason why there's a huge fear right now. This man, the current president, is, according to what I was told, there's so much happening for Aso to make sure that they destabilize other political parties. They will try to make sure they don't admit him to become the candidate, because there's a huge fear. Why is Boala all of them? Obi has become the major target from the presidency because there's fear. So that we need to understand that the only way this man can become a president. It's not as easy as just becoming the governor of a state. Nigeria is a big country. Nigeria is like a subcontinent in Africa. You have different nations that were amalgamated together. Nigeria is a very big country. Very big country. You have many people that don't think alike. They don't even reason alike. You have people who are at loggerheads, ethnic groups at loggerheads with each other, and they're all under one umbrella called the country. It's not easy to govern. So when you become a president of Nigeria to fight corruption, you must not be selective. Because a Muslim man want to make sure that you keep your own people safe. You only arrest the people who come from the opposite end. The other person will, if you truly want to fight corruption from all ground, from all regions, people who you know are contributing. I was listening to a show today. Shehu said something that was very, very profound. And that was so powerful. That the face was asking me about, he said, in Venezuela, why do you think the US president, the corporations in America and Europe are fighting Venezuela? In Venezuela today, the oil in the country belongs to the people. And that is what that is according to what I've had so far. It's why the government is having so much issues since the days of Hugo Chavez, who was the former Venezuela president, because Venezuela made sure that the people have a right. Today, Mr. Elvis, if you were from Venezuela, you can open your own refinery. You don't need to become too super rich or to know a president to do it. The oil is your land, is your own. But they want to make sure that this oil is controlled by corporations. The president is saying no. The people should control it, not the corporations. Do you understand? So that's saying the people have it, the people owns it, it belongs to the people. So we need to understand that the Nigeria belongs to us. We must get to that place, because at the moment right now, we are just there looking. The more you look, the less you see. Nothing is happening that benefits Nigeria. We have resources worth trillions of dollars. I keep seeing people coming to loot this, and some few individuals in Nigeria are benefiting, making billions of dollars every year. The masses of the people are just looking. There's the rural part of the country, there's no hospital, there's no police station, there is nothing. There is poverty upon the face of the deep in Nigeria. Do you think this will continue like this? In 10 years' time, we'll still be talking about this on Nigeria Watch? No. So Nigeria, let's prepare. Let's prepare. We must take our country back, and it's going to be a huge work. It's not just talking. I know I'm going to be on ground. We all will march the march together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sir Louis. God bless you. I would like to give my own submission as well, so we round up. First of all, like I've always said, it's only Peter Obi we have now. I wish we were having anyone to compare with him. I think that would have been nice, but we don't have any. Since 2022-2023 election to date, not only him. That's what we still have, that yes, Sowore is not part of it. Let's be honest. Sowore is my personal person, but he's not part of it. I'm not even sure what Sowore is doing right now, because if Sir Louis said something earlier on, he said, even though if Peter Obi come out under APC, we should support him. What does that mean? It means that we believe in Peter Obi. Doesn't mean we believe in APC. By now, if Sowore is not willing to work with anybody, I don't know what he's looking for. Sowore is just distracting everybody right now. I never wanted to see a day that I will speak about Sowore this way, but unfortunately I have to, because this is about my life, my future, my country. You can't be doing this. You want to run Nigeria alone? How? So Sowore, unfortunately, you look like a distractor. So what you are doing is a total distraction, because there's no way on earth anybody that want to holistically look at this whole thing, you will know that Sowore wants to become a president and he wants to do it alone. Ole Sowore is a presidential candidate. Ole Sowore is a vice presidential candidate. Ole Sowore is a campaign manager. Ole Sowore is all these things just look childish to me. To be honest, it's not making no sense anymore. There's no proper preparation, proper organization, proper. It doesn't seem like you are ready. So unfortunately, if you are really fighting for the betterment of the country, Sowore, I'm personally saying this to you, my brother. By now, we're supposed to know where you belong. If you know you cannot do it alone, just like me coming on air here, I said, it's only me that want to talk. I want Nigeria to be better. It's only me. Don't you know if it's only me that want to talk, is more quicker for me to give my submission 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't close, I go. But the people coming here to speak, that means we all collectively are putting in our efforts. Just look at the submission of Sir Louis today and Mama Esho. So that means we are putting all our effort to see how we can do it together. That's what I was expecting, or I've been expecting from Omoyele Sowore. And he's refusing to do this thing. So I don't understand. At the end of the day, you want to become a president, Peter Obi. Okay, it's obvious that Nigerians clamoring for a change, statistically, 70 to 80% of them are clamoring under the shadow umbrella of Peter Obi, right? I believe many of you agree with me. Now, you know this. Hold on, man. Hold on. So I don't forget what I'm saying. Now, if you are really fighting for the country to be better, what do? It's not compulsory, it must come through you. It's just like me here all the time. I'm saying that we need 50 Nigeria Watch media. At least 50 Nigerians doing what Nigeria Watch is doing. I bet you the social media will be shut down. If we have 50 platforms doing what Nigeria Watch is doing, coming out every day, speaking truth to power, calling out our government to do the right thing, the whole country will be shut down. Social media will be shut down. 50. I'm not even saying 1 million now. I'm not saying 1,050. So now, Sowore, you already know, you must accept it that Peter Obi is more influential than you. Peter Obi have more followers than you. People believe on Peter Obi more than you. Now, I don't want to use any word like other people describing jealousy and all that. At least this is enough for you to say, okay, let me stick with this, our brother, and let's win together. And Peter Obi have given you an open hands so many times, directly or indirectly. You failed to accept this open hands. Then, Omoyele Sowore, for the first time, I don't know what pushed me to ask you a question today. What are you fighting for? It's like you are. I don't want to make I be quick on the talk to you. Can be like say, like I've said, my journey for a better Nigeria is not about relationship, friendship, or anything. I can go against my mother if I discover tomorrow that my mother is not aligned to my ideology. I can go against my father, the same thing. I can go against my wife, anybody. So it's not about who I know, I don't know, or who have been with me on my platform for 78 years. It's not about that. We must be fighting the same cause. Someone is so worried you are a distraction. I don't know what you are doing. You, to be honest, I don't know what anybody here support your money. So I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen anybody campaigning as a presidential candidate? Is a presidential candidate? Is the vice presidential candidate? Is the campaign manager? Is the secretary? It's just everything. How? So, Omoyele Sowore, henceforth, I want to say this, henceforth, I don't do your thing. I don't really think I have issue with you, my brother. But for now, I know you, although you don't already verse for me, but that's fine. Henceforth, if you ever come out again to tackle Peter Obi, you and I know Peter Obi is not the problem of Nigeria. I'm saying this today, 20th September 2025. Henceforth, if you ever come out again to tackle Peter Obi, I will handle you personally. It's not a threat, but it's just a fact. If you ever, because it's not making no sense to me anymore. People are dying in Nigeria. The suffering is killing, is affecting everybody. I expected my brother, my friend, Omoyele Sowore, by now to stand at least with something. Okay, let us, you don't want to stand with Peter Obi. Then just come out and tell us you are APC, you are PDP, you are Quack or so NNPP or whatever. At least stand with something. Obviously, you cannot ever, forever do it alone. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'd like to round up here. Mama Esho, you wanted to quickly say something. I don't know what you were saying. Quickly, just make it snappy, please. Okay, she's not there. Okay, go ahead.
Showore, you will get this message. And I want to address you because I know
Mama Esho, just quick 30 seconds, please. No story.
you will get this message. First, some of the people surrounding you that are clapping for you, not joy. They are psycho fans. Yes. I have talked with some of them. And I know they are nothing but psycho fans. Then two, Showore, no human being, including you, is perfect. No human being, including you, is perfect. I don't know what you hold against Mr. Obi. But if it is the issue of whether Padora or Abino Padora, if in your own dictionary and in your own understanding, he was wrong to do that investment, and that is what you are holding on your neck against him, then it is time you drop it. Because we have a country to save. I have my children to save. And some of my children are following you. Others are following Obi. Others are following Atiku. Others are following Agbado. And as a mother, and the mother hen that I am, I want to save all my children. And I want you and Obi to work together to save them. But peradventure, you refuse to come to the table with me and Obi to have this discussion. You will force me to choose. And when I choose, I will not choose the leader of my children that refuse to come to the table to discuss. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Isho. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to quickly take this call before I will round up with my final again with one or two things to say. Madam Amy, thanks for calling in, ma'am. Please make it snappy. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Thank you very much. Good evening and to you and everyone. Nigeria issue is kind of very difficult. The other day I saw some people in River State. They were actually fighting for a church, Redeemed Church, that they keep changing their pastors. I was very shocked at that. So these people can be fighting for church, but when their state actually had emergency, none of them came out. That was one. Number two, that was very, very shocking for me, for Rivers people fighting for church. They've been changing pastors. But like, really, these people, are they even okay? The main thing about their future, they could not even fight for that. Number two, I saw an article today with a campaign boss. Something is not clear at all. And with regards to this ADC, they should come out and just tell us is Atiku's party then, so that we know what we're doing, instead of trying to cover up. Or because I saw a boss with him, Atiku, and his face is there, his name is there. So ADC should come out and just let us know what they are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right. ADC, we'll talk about the ADC matter, maybe next time. To be honest, in rounding up, in conclusion, with Omoyele Sowore with his pride, he can never ever work with Peter Obi. But guess what? Peter Obi will succeed and become the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria with or without Omoyele Sowore. Go and write it down. With or without Omoyele Sowore. And another thing again, Peter Obi will employ Omoyele Sowore. You know, we appoint Omoyele Sowore to his cabinet. This way I thought, so someone will say no, but make God said do and say Peter Obi become president of Nigeria. Peter Obi will appoint Omoyele Sowore to his cabinet. Go and write it down. I'm telling you. But unfortunately, pride still let Omoyele Sowore turn her down if you reach that time. Pride. Because waiting affect Omoyele Sowore to where he did today now pride. You know, now what they pray gives me a year pride not overshadow us for life. If your year pride overshadow you for life, you'll be moving backward. You think you're moving forward. I'm telling you, you know, at the moment, Peter Obi don't have a competition. You know, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, you left a comment. You said left a comment just now that I would like to quickly respond to. They don't overshadow your comments, sir. People don't comment. Okay, you said Peter Obi will never succeed transforming Nigeria from APC, PDP, Labour Party, because those parties are filled with satanic politicians that have ruined the country. I agree, but it can succeed. It can succeed if he's allowed to rule. Everything we use now, the word ruined, is because they are not giving him the chance. A lot of us are doubtful, but give him the chance. Let him rule. Let it be our duty to be criticizing Peter Obi that, hey, you say you want to rule. They don't give you now all 4 years. You know, if you do anything, let it be like that. But please let him rule. That's all. Just let him rule. Let us be the one doing that talking. Not now. Just let him rule. Right? Tinubu said a Miloko. And he's there now. We are talking. Is he doing the job? Just let him rule. That's all I can say. You know, although Mr. Johnson, you left another message earlier on, a very good message earlier on concerning Edo State, but that one now, it all. Okay, yes, you said this one. Every household in Edo State have at least 2 people living abroad. What has been results so far? The past 20 years, more poverty, 80% of towns and villages are now ghosts. You can see failure. That word, that your statement, I don't know what you mean by that. Are you blaming the people in abroad, or you are blaming the family in Nigeria that is waiting for the people in abroad to be sending them money, for their family to be sending them money? This one, I wish you can rephrase on it, because I was trying to understand. I could not, because you said every household have 2 persons living abroad. Yes, we know that. So what has been the result so far? So are you blaming the people in abroad, or you're I could not get this statement. So that's why I wanted to ask the question earlier on. But if you can rephrase on that, if there's time though, because I want to close now. Maybe you want to type. I don't already take off. You know, there's another one again from you. You know, okay, yes, this one. I like this. You say Yahoo cultists everywhere. No more apprentice. Why? Question. Waiting happen. No professionalism. No matter how much you pay them, they will still run you down. People without conscience. This one are just 100% of the state of the satanic mind of our people right now in Nigeria. Yes. So I'm happy that I managed to bullet point those your comment. Apart from that, 1, 2 people in abroad and other from each family, I couldn't get that. Yes. Do I have any question there directly for me quickly? Because I'm rounding up right now. Okay, but once I said, yes, yes, I agree with you. Officer Omoyele will be in President Obi's cabinet. Yes, he will. Me, I know Peter Obi than that. Peter Obi is not somebody who fight with hatred. Peter Obi is a peaceful person, and he's an action man as well. So, like I said, Now pride. Now more or less or Lagos State they say,
I know the Jew. I don't want to be part of the cabinet because they are all the same people.
you are beyond the same people, you don't get evidence. You go explain tire, my brother. You go explain tire.
They are all the same people.
Give me evidence that Peter Obi is part of them. Then I promise you, I'll stop supporting him today. None of una. See, Boala, you go on air. Just go lie 2 days ago. Say, Peter, we have never given 1 million, 100 million naira to anybody before. But Rufai, in our rise, was able to disgrace him, you know, by fact-checking him on his lies. I want you all of you to talk with that now, you know. So it's just something else. Okay, Mr. Johnson, okay, we're blaming people in Nigeria. Exactly. Now, if that's what you meant by that, you are very right. Upon all the money we will just send go down Edo State, tell all of us don't suffer everything with their satanic, selfish hearts, wickedness, greediness. They not feel progress. They not feel because what they say for 50,000 naira, they'll tell you say now 700,000 naira. Wickedness. So many of the two people you are even saying that lives in that lives abroad from Ishish houses, many of them don't turn their back on their parents, their family members already by now. Many of them don't marry, face their wife, face their children, face their husbands. You know, maybe they don't go die for family matter for Nigeria. You know, for those states. Yes. Although we'll find a better time to extensively and holistically discuss this particular matter. My people, I've come to the end of this broadcast. I want to appreciate you again, Mama Aisha. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you very much, my brother Sir Louis, for coming in. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Nobody buy me coffee today. You know, when I remember, my birthday is on the 2nd of October. It's just 12 days from now. Jesus. 12 days. Very close. 12 days. Right time for your dictionary. My birthday, although some of you already know, but my birthday is on the 2nd of October. It's close. I don't have no plan. I don't know. I'm just going to be grateful to God. 12 days, it's fast though. When I announced I for you the other day. Anyway, all thanks to God. Thank you very much, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. I appreciate you. Always, always, always. Thank you, my brother Abu Azi. God bless you for me. Appreciate you. Thank you, Modias Academy, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Eva Line, Fatus Okpebholo. Thank you, Madam Amen Bright. God bless you all, my people. Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you, my good people. Black Panther, my brother. Ikmomusa Marege Peter, Clifford. God bless you all. I appreciate every one of you right there. I have Ambassador Magnus right there with us. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Shooks. Thank you. God bless you. Then we have many, many, many more people right there. Isaac, thanks for coming in. God bless you. I appreciate you. We have Michael Abba. Thank you. Ima, thank you. And Mama Yesho is also there with us on the conversation. Thank you, everyone. And God will bless you now. And those of you that call in, thank you so much, Madam Deborah, Madam Emma, Mr. Joseph Oji, all of you. And God will bless all of you now. Thank you, my wonderful people. Abdul, thank you very much. Mamosa, and many others once again. Allow me to end the show right now, guys. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Tomorrow is my off day. If I come out, two things gonna make me come out. If I come out, if Tinubu they fight, what do they call them? What do we advise again? Chetima, I will come out breaking news. Or Oshomole and Okpebholo they fight for our revenue. I think come out. Or maybe I'm bored. Yes, because last time I'm bored of make me come out. Not with this one the way past the previous one. You know, or maybe I'm bored. I'll just come in for discussion and all that. But if not, I want to take that as my off day tomorrow. God bless you all, my people. Please press on the like, help us to share. Fingers crossed, by God's grace. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are air like this, or whenever we upload our pre-recorded videos. Join our membership program. Is right there always encourage what we do. You know, it's very, very important. And also hit on our super thanks button whenever you watch our pre-recorded videos. And lastly, always leave a comment. Your comment encourages us to do more. You don't necessarily have to pass your comment directly to me. Just leave a comment, leave your opinion. These things encourage us to understand more, to learn more, and to give our best service to you. Now, here we draw the curtain. My people, and God bless all of you. Good night. Bye for now.
Ajay contractor, Ushimano.